When Sarah set off to Orus Hill, Charlie happened to ride a battery car to the gym. Today is Auschway's quarter-final battle. She will face Brazil's Joanna, the third seed of this competition. The two will determine a player who can stand up to the top four in today's game. If Auschway is able to break through all the way, then after she wins today's game, she will have to play another 4 in 2. If 4 wins and 2 wins, then she can go to the finals. With full play, there are only 3 games left from the championship. Therefore, Charlie decided not to miss Auschway's every game in the future, and must see her win the championship with his own eyes. On the way, Charlie took a taxi to the gymnasium. Liang called him and said, "Master, I just received a call. The popular actress Sarah and her agent are ready to take off to Orus Hill. The plane will land in Orus Hill in an hour and 40 minutes. I have arranged a convoy to pick up the plane from the airport. First, I invite them to visit JX Pharmaceutical. Do you want to come?" Charlie said, "I won't come there anymore. Now I'm going to watch Auschway's game. Entertain them yourself." Liang asked again, "I plan to arrange for them to eat in Shangri-La at night, and then arrange them to stay in Shangri-La Hotel. Do you think there is a problem?" "If there is no problem, I will call Mr. Isaac." Charlie said, "I have no problem, let Isaac arrange this matter." "Then Master, are you coming back tonight?" Charlie suddenly thought of his wife Claire, so he said, "By the way, my wife is a big fan of Sarah. I will take her with me tonight, but you should not reveal my identity to Sarah. I met at the dinner table. Just say that I am one of your medical consultants, so that my wife will not be suspicious." "Okay, Master, I see." After Charlie hung up the phone, he called his wife Claire again. Claire was busy working in the company at this time. When she received a call from Charlie, she smiled and asked, "Husband, what can I do if you call me during working hours?" Charlie rarely hears Claire calling her husband, but since the day they kissed, her relationship has indeed improved a lot, and she has become more intimate with him. Therefore, Charlie's mood is particularly special when he hears this husband word. He smiled and said to Claire, "Wife, don't you have any plans tonight?" "No, what happened?" "Oh, it's nothing. A friend who runs a pharmaceutical factory just happened to treat me to dinner in the evening and said that I wanted to take you with me." "A friend who runs a pharmaceutical factory? Why would he invite you to dinner?" Charlie smiled and said, "He asked me to be a consultant. You forgot, I can order traditional medicine somehow. Dad was injured before, and the head has blood stasis. I treated him with medicine." Claire remembered this, and said with a smile, "If you don't tell me, I'm really forgetting it. Is it appropriate for you two to eat together?" Charlie smiled and said, "It's appropriate, of course it's appropriate. I'll tell you that he has also invited other distinguished guests, and he can introduce you to them at that time." Claire said, "Okay, I have nothing to do tonight anyway, I will let you arrange." "Okay, I'll call you again in the afternoon." Claire said, "Okay, then I'll hang up first, there is still work to be done." Charlie hurriedly said, "Good wife, just kiss and hang up." "Don't." Claire said embarrassedly, "You are becoming more and more adept now." Charlie smiled happily and said, "Hey, my wife, we both kissed each other. What are you afraid of when you kiss on the phone? Come on. Husband first kiss you." As he said, a kissing sound came from his mouth. Claire was ashamed and unbearable on the phone, and said in a shameful voice, "You really convinced me. You can be a hooligan on the phone." Charlie smiled and said, "You are my wife, how can I be called a hooligan?" As he said, he lied, "Good wife, just give me a kiss, okay? I beg you." In the upper-class society of Orus Hill, almost everyone knows that Master is a real dragon on earth. When ordinary people see him, they are all servile. How can they ever see him begging for others? That is, his wife Claire could make him beg for nothing. Although Claire was ashamed, she felt a little sweet in her heart, so she said softly, "Okay, I'm afraid of you, just a moment, don't get any more inches. Okay, just kiss, and I will hang up." Only then did Claire let out a kissing sound shyly. With this kiss, Charlie's bones were almost crisp. So he said with a sullen face, "Good wife, the voice was too small just now, I didn't hear clearly, let's have another one." Claire said in a three-pointed angrily, "You bad guy. you know you are not good-natured, you are dead." After speaking, Shiley hung up the phone. Charlie listened to the beep from the phone, he smiled, and then he put the phone in his pocket contentedly, and continued to ride his small e-donkey, driving towards the gymnasium. In the gymnasium at this time, the previous 8 arenas have become 4. The venue was suddenly empty, but a lot of auditoriums were added accordingly. After all, the games have reached the quarterfinals. As the game progresses, the players will become stronger and more enjoyable. In this game, Charlie is no longer a pure spectator, but Aushway's current coach. So after he got to the gym, he went directly to the backstage player lounge. At this time, Aushway had just changed into the competition uniform, and then in order to keep warm, another blanket was approved outside. Seeing Charlie's arrival, she was extremely happy, and asked him softly, "Master, what tactical arrangements did you make for me today?" Charlie smiled and said, "There is no tactical arrangement today. Your physical fitness has improved so much now. I believe this game is more than enough for you. You can just go all out to play."